Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sigmon. This begins our second week of our course in GS 102 in Introductory Biology, and every week I'll be making a video like this to help you out with some of your assignments. Usually I'll give you a little bit more content than I will this week, but I wanted to emphasize some logistical things in our course this time to make sure everybody's on the same page. Okay, so I have everything listed here for you and I'll go through them. Deadlines. Deadlines are extremely important in this class. We only take this class, this term is only 8 weeks long, so it's really important to get everything in on time. My major grading day will be on Thursdays and maybe Friday mornings, but usually Thursdays. So everything has to be in by our deadlines. And I listed the two major deadlines here. One deadline is Sunday night. Your first discussion post is due by then, and everything else is due by Tuesday night, midnight. Everything else. The discussion post this week, I want to describe this for just 1 second. You need to describe the importance of two different cell organelles in eukaryotic cells. And so that means cells like our cells, so mitochondria, the nucleus, the endoplasmic reticulum, the plasma membrane. There's so many of them. So describe the importance of each, and also describe what would happen if the cell lost this particular cell organelle, and so discuss that for both of the organelles. Make sure that you respond to two fellow students, two of your classmates, by Tuesday night. And these responses need to be substantive, and that means that you need to have some meat to them. So don't just say, "Nice job, Joe." That doesn't get it. That's great to say that, but follow up with something more than that. Ask the person a question. Describe something that you've read about or that you know about the subject. Anything extra. We're in this class together, and so we're making connections with each other and trying to help each other learn. So the response posts are just as important as the initial posts. Also, you have a written assignment due this week, and this is comparing and contrasting prokaryotic or bacterial cells and eukaryotic cells. I see I have a misspelling there. Eukaryotic cells, and give examples of each. So what does compare and contrast mean? Compare means tell some similarities that each have with the other. And contrast means what are the differences? And a difference is not, if you're comparing cats and dogs, the difference is not cats meow. It's cats meow, and on the other hand, dogs bark. They have two totally different sounds that they make. Okay, so make sure that you use that sort of thinking when you write this assignment. As I said, you're going to include examples of each: bacterial cells and eukaryotic cells. Discuss the significance of the differences. They are tremendously important. Right now, you can hear that I'm all clogged up and have a respiratory tract infection, and I'm on antibiotics. Okay, that's a big clue right there. Why is there this big difference, and why is it so important? That's the last part of this. Why do scientists emphasize the difference between the two types of cells? This is terribly important. You'll take your quiz number 2. Oh, and before you do any of this, make sure you read chapters 2 and 3 in the textbook and use our textbook. Tremendously important so that we're all on the same page with the same information. There are lots and lots of good textbooks out there. There are lots and lots of good videos, and those are fine to use as backups for you. But we all need to use the same textbook. And then finally, a couple of last things. It's very important that you do your own work. I know that there are deadlines, and it is so easy to do a Google search and type in, what is the importance of the mitochondria to eukaryotic cells. Look that up, copy and paste. Don't be tempted to do it. We have Safe Assign. You have to upload all of your assignments into the computer, and so there's a check on this, and it checks your work for plagiarism. Do not do this. Also, I can spot this a mile away. You'll use language that I know that you don't know, so do your own work, even if there is a deadline. And if you get stuck and you're having computer problems, or you get sick all of a sudden, you have a family emergency, all you have to do is let me know, and I can give you a day or two extension on your deadlines. But you have to let me know. You can't do this after the fact. So let me know. Also, follow all the directions in the rubrics and the guidelines. I don't go over every little detail of the assignments, and I won't do that going forward because all of this is written out for you in the rubrics and the guidelines. So make sure that you use those, because when I go into grade, my rubric looks exactly like what you see. So if you don't compare prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, that's a big chunk of the assignment, and I won't be able to give you the points. So make sure you follow your directions and your rubrics and your guidelines. And other than that, have a great week. And if you need anything, please, 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 please email me, jsegman@grantham.edu. I'm here for you. I will answer your questions. Let me know if you're having any trouble, even if you don't understand something. That's why I'm a teacher, to help you understand. So I'll be glad to explain anything to you. Just let me know. All right, have a good week.